जो हैं वो लड़ाई लड़ते हैं. Now next, aggressive war propaganda and national honor occupied center stage in the public sphere. Aggressive war propaganda, yes, aggressive means every time, means all the male were invited to be ready for the war and national honor, to fight for taking our national honor back. Center stage in the public sphere, everywhere it was discussing, it was the issue of discussion among the people. While popular support grew for conservative dictatorships that had recently come into being, and gradually there was a popular support started growing for the conservative dictatorships. Means further again, gradually the people started to establish conservative type of government in Germany. Democracy was indeed a young and fragile idea. Yes, democracy was discarded by the people, which could not survive the instabilities of interwar Europe. Means it was totally discarded by the people because it was a young and fragile idea. It did not have any support. It did not have any base, or it could not provide political stability to the interwar Europe when all the countries in Europe were engaged in war. Okay, so these were some effects of the First World War on Europe. Next, this was the another effect, that is political radicalism and economic crisis. Yes, this was the second most important effect of First World War. Political radicalism. The birth of the political radicalism means separation. Different political streams were formed. Different political leagues were formed. Okay, many means the whole German polity was divided into different small groups. Okay, so this was the political radicalism where the people were thinking about revolutionary activities, promoting revolutionary activities, and Germany also faced an economic crisis, a big economic crisis. So the birth of the Weimar Republic coincided with the revolutionary uprising. Revolutionary group grew in Germany of the Spartacus League. It was the league which was working on the idea of Marxist theory. Karl Marx theory. They were the supporter of Karl Marx, and on the basis of his ideology, they formed a league. This league was known as Spartacus League, which was promoting the revolutionary activities in Germany on the pattern of Bolshevik revolution in Russia. As the Bolshevik revolution was uh, supported was led by Vladimir Lenin in Russia to provoke revolutionary activities. In the same manner, in Germany, the Spartacist League was promoting revolutionary activities for the establishment to take the revenge of the Germany's defeat. Soviets of workers and sailors were established in many cities. Soviet of workers means these were the small societies of workers unions. These were established, and sailors were established in many cities. The political atmosphere in Berlin was charged with demands of Soviet-style government. Means in Germany also political atmosphere was prepared in such a way that in Germany also there is a need to establish the government on the Soviet style. Those opposed to this, such as the Socialist Democrats and Catholics, met in Weimar to give shape to the Democratic Republic. Those who were opposing this Soviet style government, including Socialist Democrats and Catholics, they met in Weimar and to shape the Democratic Republic. The Weimar Republic crushed the uprising with the help of veterans organizations called Free Corps. Weimar Republic was able to crush such type of revolutionary activities and uprisings in Germany with the help of Free Corps. The engaged Spartacists later founded the Communist Party of Germany. When they were crushed, when their revolutionary activities were crushed by Weimar Republic, so they were angered and they later on they founded a new party which was known as Communist Party of Germany. Communist and socialist henceforth became uh, irreconcilable enemies and could not make common cause against Hitler. And finally, communist and socialist. Those communists and socialists in Russia were working together. They were fighting for the same aim. But in Germany, they became enemies and they could not make a common effort um, uh, to bring down the Hitler in Germany or to discard the Hitler's Nazi ideology in Germany. So their effort will failed. Now next.